Anyone you see striving well in the industry, most of them belong to the same society with them. So the money they pay to those actors, they won't cast spells on it. If you don't belong to them, every money they give to you will dwindle and you will seek later on. This is the dark cloud surrounding our industry.
Many things are going on in Nollywood that we don't know about. Though. Many things are going on in Nollywood that we have no idea about. Many of us just want to watch film for watching sake, but there are so many hidden secrets that is going on in Nollywood that, is scary at this point. Very, very scary. So this particular Nollywood actor who was actually known for Togri movies, those action movies, and he has acted alongside with them, Jim Hike, Zubi Michael, and so many others like that, right? He mentioned so many dark secrets in Nollywood, and we just need to actually watch it out. He talked about Hanks Anuku and talk about Hanks Anuku. So let's just watch it together, and we'll be able to explain from there.
All right, I just watched a video of my senior colleague, Hanks Anuku, lying helplessly in the streets of Abuja. You see, I will tell you all the truth today. 95% of the truth of what is actually happening to Nollywood actors. You see a lot of my senior colleagues especially, they were paid well, but at the end of the day, they cannot even account for the money that they earned over the years. This is the reason. The reason is because the money that was paid to them by the so-called producers, alias marketers, because the marketers are also the producers, especially when we have CDs back then. Most of them belong to Ogwego. That is, they run blood money deals. So they belong to this society and they take the money to their sacred altars, cast spells on this money. They now use it to pay actors. Even if they pay you 1 million, you cannot do anything with that money. This was Hanks Anuku many years ago, who was earning 2 million, 1 million, 3 million. But he cannot even show a building for all the money he earned. 1 million then was like 10 million naira now. They will give you this money. After you earn this money, you use it for DRUGS. That's what you use the money for. You use it to do all sorts of things that are not meaningful. This is real. Anyone you see striving well in the industry, most of them belong to the same society with them. So the money they pay to those actors, they won't cast spells on it. If you don't belong to them, every money they give to you will dwindle and you will seek later on. This is the dark cloud surrounding our industry. And many of my colleagues know this. That's why you see a lot of people, they kind of like abandoned the industry and went into politics and went into other things. So what you are saying in the case of Hanks Anuku now is actually the demonic attack from the marketers in Nollywood. The money they paid to him over the years, the money was all evil. So I want to say, Nigerians, pray for Nollywood. Pray for Hanks Anuku. Pray seriously for all your favorites in Nollywood. Me being a Nollywood actor director, I have been lured many times to belong to this association and I rejected. Nigerians, what if I tell you that this man here, late Hanks Anuku of blessed memory, passed through the same ordeal that Hanks Anuku is passing through right now? He passed through the same thing and he died. Exactly what is happening to Hanks Anuku now also happened to him in Lagos and Asaba. They are not the only ones that this thing is happening to right now. Many of them, including women. I agree with you guys that DRUGS can affect them. But on this case, it's actually Nollywood producers and marketers that is affecting them, not what you think. The spiritual controls the physical. You see, this movie was one of my earliest movies. I am that person kneeling down, that I actually had an affair with the Capone's girlfriend, which is Angela Okori. So that was the movie. Even on this set, Hanks Anuku being my senior colleague, I was the one guiding him, picking him from Summit Junction, Asaba, every morning where he's lying down. And no marketer and producer cared for him. I came to Nollywood. This one of Nollywood star, everybody knows. We were surprised seeing him in this kind of condition. And what did they call here? Nobody cared for him. I will leave my hotel room. I will go to Summit Junction. I will pick him to location where we are shooting. They will give him costume. After he shoots, everybody will leave him. he will go to Summit Road and lie down. And this is as a result of many things that happened back then in Lagos. A particular producer and marketer offered him a physical cash for him to star in the movie. And after he collected that money, he started living a kind of wayward life in Lagos. From there, it led to his Waterloo. What I'm telling you is facts. But by God's grace today, I am also a producer. A lot of people that I want to give job to, if I want to offer them cash, they reject it. They say, bros, transfer. So that one, the spiritual implication go less. It's a common practice in our Nollywood industry.
Thing is, it is not today that these people have actually been talking about these things. Like, there was a particular video that is on my page where somebody also accused Mercy Johnson, a former Nollywood actress, also accused Mercy Johnson of being involved in fetish things. So it's not like it is today that we'll be hearing all of this fetish thing that they were doing in Hollywood, right? So back then they were fighting each other like mad, like especially back in those days, Nollywood. And so the money, according to this particular guy now, that was paid to these actors are actually from the devil, and that they are blood money, that they are not real money, they are blood money that is being used to pay these actors. And so at the end of the day, all of those money, you can't account for it at the later stage of your life. And so you are carrying drugs, you are spending it anywhere, you are just doing the money anyhow. Because at the end of the day, the money was not meant to be spent. It's a blood money. And we don't know if this is actually true or false. But honestly, with what this guy is saying, I don't want to know if it's actually believable. Because according to him, in one of those streets he made it known that Hanks Anuku was also paid blood money. Although not all actors are their target. Meaning that it is not all actors that they did this to. They target certain actors that they don't like. So if they don't like you, one of the things that they are going to do to you to destroy you at the later stages of your life is to give you blood money. I don't know if this is correct because I'm looking at it. There are many others like Jim Hike, many others like that. Zubi Michael. Why are they not being affected? Why are they not being affected? Why are they not target? Why is it not happening to many women too? Although we know that there are some women too that were paid back then too, and their lives is nothing to write home about today. And we all know all of this is by the time you start looking at all of those Nollywood actresses back then that were paid really well, especially the lead back then, the majority of them actually survived it. So many people would have to question that why is it only happening to men majorly? You understand? And so let's go over the comment. Somebody says, you are correct, bro. I was once an actor around 2000. Then I see things with my eyes. I know everybody in that set you acted with. The guy that shot you down, his name is Tony. Her sister is also a popular actress, but they frustrated that guy. So this is somebody who is an actor to actually know about all of these experiences. Another one from Escalibar says, Next was a pal, nice guy. And I remember we hung out many times between 2002 to 2005. Azuzu never drank nor smoked, but he could not even sleep in his own rented apartment at some point then. Man was so paranoid. R.I.P. bro. Meaning that they knew some of these people. It's not like this guy was a drunkard or he actually slept around or what was it called. But because of the things that he actually went on through, that was going on in his life as at that time, he was being paid well, but the more he cannot sleep in the house that he paid for. All of those things back then were crazy. Majority of them have changed now. Majority of them have turned to Christ now. Majority of them have become, we are not a son of God, we are not a child of God, we are not involved in all of these things. But back then, I made it known that there was a particular lady that was actually reporting to one of these popular actors, this popular guy that is very, very wicked in movies. I was reporting Mercy Johnson. That Mercy Johnson was also involved in fetish thing back then. So it's not like this is a new thing. Majority of them have calmed down now, but back then they were really, really crazy. We don't know if all of this is true, but it is what people are actually saying. And so this one says, what of Jerry Williams? He's also a crack addict. And so can we actually put him under it? This person is also asking. And another one says, I believe you, brother. As a spiritual-minded person, when I see the news of some Nollywood actor, I know it is more of spiritual than the physical. Maybe many wouldn't believe because they lack spiritual intelligence. Another person says, now people waiting inside would know what's up. And honestly, at this point, it looks like there is more to this Nollywood than we know that there is rift. We know that there is always fight. But to talk about blood money, that one is actually new to me. So what do you actually think? What do you actually think? Do you think what this guy is saying is true? Because I'm trying to wonder. There are so many people that also succeeded. There are so many people that started back then too that are still doing fine today. For likes of Funke Akindele, though she started from the Yoruba part, but notwithstanding, all of these people still survived it. The likes of these short people, what's their name? Aki Apopo and the likes. So they too, they started very, very young at that time. And you know what we are talking about back then. So I feel like if something is going to be at least not them safe, because you understand, because they were paid really well back then too. So honestly, I just feel like at this point, what do you think about it? What do you actually think about these things? Because honestly, we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. And if it's your first time coming across my page, you're just coming across my page for the first time, and you are watching this video to this point and you have not yet subscribed, I will ask you the question again: why? Why are you doing this to me? Subscribe. Turn on the notification button. Know me by face and let me know you by heart. Let me see your comment and let me drop a love emoji for you. Let's discuss. You understand? What do you actually think? I want to see your comment flowing like water from the first person watching this video to the last person that will watch it. You understand? Let me know what you think about it, and do well to share this video, do well to like, do well to subscribe. And if you are watching from Facebook, also do well to share and like on your story, and let's discuss about these things. This is not to actually try to bring anybody down. This is not to say that, you understand, it is just to discuss and talk about these things very, very well. And probably it's a reality of what some people actually faced, or it's just a lie, or it's just a fantasy. Probably this guy whose name is what's his name again? Whose name is Samuel Jimmy Talu doesn't know what he's saying. Let me know in the comment section, and do well to share this video, do well to like, and see you in the next. Love you all.